Hey folks, welcome to Butterfly Bricks, hope you're all well. Today I'm doing a rebuild of one of the best Lego Friends sets of 2020. It is the lovely Nature Glamping set 41392. I picked this up for £16, which is a nice £8 off its release price. So much going on in this set. There's a cool hot tub build under this decent sized tree with hanging lantern lights and a squirrel looking over. Olivia has lit the fire and is roasting a marshmallow, and the bike and the telescope are a handy addition too. The main tent itself is brilliant. It's made with a folded silicone sheet over a simple brick frame. It's the biggest tent like this they've made so far, and I really like the pink heart colour scheme. It goes well with the glamping theme and it's really stylish for the girls. The interior is just big enough for the two of them to sleep, and there's a dresser with all the accessories they need. But in my mock today, I wanted to give them a much larger setting to explore and to spend the night in. I've added a cute bridge over a stream which has a waterfall feeding it in the back. There's a good sized beach shoreline where the water flows into, and I've added a few friendly crustaceans, so watch your toes. From above here you can see the size, 2 base plates attached together, and I've got the tent at an angle for easier play. Olivia's borrowed Moana's boat, but it really fits this scene, a cool little catamaran for them to go in the sea with. On the other side, Andrea's listening to her iPod, and she's also brought her guitar for campfire songs under the tree at night. I'll just move Stephanie off here, and I can show you how you can do the same with the base plates. I've got my main build here on the left, and if I pull the beach away, you can see the Technic pins I've incorporated into the raised part of the beach. As long as you've got them lined up to match, they'll fit. My beach is built on a standard blue base plate, and you can easily make the water with some transparent tiles. The azure blue plates that are very common in Friends sets are handy here, and there's loads of dark blue studs and tiles to make the water effect. On the other side, the beach has been built up using tan bricks, and I've lined up the pins with 2 of those Technic hole bricks. It's really easy to do, and it means I can easily store this mock on a shelf. Around the side you can see more details where I've added as many plants as I can in all the little gaps, and a bench to sit and enjoy the waterfall. The tent is angled, and I can move it slightly to make it easier to get the girls in the tent. If I tilt it this way, you can see I've used the original tree build with the set, and I've added a lot more brown art tree pieces and populated them with standard leaf pieces. This is a really fun build to do. I've also added some Technic points here, just in case I want to extend the scene, which I might do in future, and it gives me more options for play. Near the tent, I've popped in a barbecue area with extra seating and a small table. I'll just take the lanterns off here and show you how easy it is to take the tent out. It's essentially the same build as the set. I've changed the seating from another Friends build, but having it built on these plates makes it easier to detach and play with, and it all sits on one of these rotating plates. I've kept a sliding function for the beds, and I quite like these bed cover tile stickers, so nothing to change in the interior. And around the back, all the accessories remain the same. I've got space for Mia to sit down on this bench here. Instead of the Friends tent, I can easily swap it for this smaller Lego City one. Easy. Having an interchangeable campsite is really handy for different scenarios. Oh, I'll just pop the beach back on and we'll take a look at the waterfall now. I've included a few things from the Outdoor People pack, and this eagle is fantastic. She's got a nest here with some fishies she's caught. Some owls in the tree too, borrowed from Harry Potter. The waterfall is a simple yet effective build. I've used a variety of transparent pieces from Frozen sets and several of the long transparent blue columns which come in elf sets, which have the nice waterfall printing on it. There's loads of ways to achieve this look, but I want it to be a really strong build, so the columns work really well for that. A really neat way of making the waterfall look better is to add a white backdrop. It makes the blue transparent pieces really pop out. It's a straightforward panel build. Sorry if this is a bit shaky on the camera, but I'll get close up to show you the waterfront build now. This is all part of a cliff top using the large grey terrain pieces that I'm not so fond of. This slots in here, and I'll rebuild the top. So here's the mock with regular city figures instead. So hey, the mock's a lot more complex than the original set, but by combining the best elements of the glamping set, making a bigger tree, the waterfall and adding the beach, it's a really nice looking mock that has loads of play value and the option of swapping out the tent and using different figures. Let me know in the comments if you use Friends sets like this. Do you rebuild them into different things? And what do you think of the glamping set? I think it's one of the coolest sets of all time. Well, I hope you liked the video, and if you like what I do here and you want to see more future LEGO content, then hit subscribe and the notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. Oh, and check out my other videos here too. Bye!